back in southwest Missouri on this episode of Songdog Mafia's Predator Assassin. We're back on our home turf. On this episode, we're going to bring you two separate hunts. On the first one, we get a call from a landowner that says he's been having some problems and seeing quite a few of them, and he gave us a call to see if we can give him a hand.
Well, we're back in Missouri, back at home. We got a coyote laying about 100 yards in front of us. First morning hunting back from Kansas and having a blast already. You can't really beat hunting around your home, you know, where you grown up hunting. And we sat. This is a family farm. I don't know, they've got about 1,000 acres, and we've known these people for quite a while, and they always tell us they see coyotes out here all the time. We came in here this morning and there's a dead cow just laying right here where that coyote came out from. We were switching it up back and forth from Reese to Icotech, and we were, Jason and Keith serenaded this morning to bring them in. You got to give it to the Icotech. This is the second time that we've brought it in on Chicken Frenzy. There's not even any chickens around here. I mean, there's no big chicken houses around here or anything, but just a different sound brings them in. You just never know what's going to work. But I don't know what kind of shot I made on him. I can only see he's in a kind of a brushy fence row, and I winged one at him, and he's down, I know, but I just don't know how good a shot it was.
Got a little female. She's not near as pretty as she looked when we first seen her. Really, honestly, for what it was, I'm not all that disappointed with the shot. But you know what? We got a coyote down. We're gonna go get another one.
Feels really good to be home and back into some familiar spots. We had a great time, but we like to get back to the land that we know and know how to set up on and know the property. On this next one, we go to a spot that has produced so many coyotes for us. It's been great, and it actually gives the true meaning of never give up. So stay tuned and see what happens.
This Songdog Mafia Quick Tip is brought to you by Reese Outdoors.
Howls can be a very effective tool. It's something that we usually like to do on almost every single stand. You know, we've had results in the middle of the day, in the evening, the mornings. We've had, you know, them respond to us midday. We always start off with an invitational howl or a lone howl and just let the coyotes know that we're in the area. You usually get one of two responses. You'll either get the fact that they want to come in and see if they can get a leg when you go into your rabbit distress, or they'll even come into your house to try to kick you out of their area. So they can get very territorial and can work really good for you, and you don't even have to go into distress sometimes. One thing that we tend not to do is we try not to get too aggressive. You know, if a coyote challenges us, then we'll give it back to him. You know, we feel the temperature of that coyote. If that coyote barks at us and howls at us and challenges us, you know, we'll give it right back to him, because that coyote thinks he's really something, and he's, you know, he's pretty bold, he's pretty aggressive. So, you know, whether you're using an open reed or whether you're using a diaphragm with an amp horn, you know, getting those howls out there can be a great tool, and we've had great results from it. So hope that you can get out there, and good luck in the field, and get yourself a goner. Back in Missouri, and we're getting the ball rolling. We're starting to lay down some more fur. In this next spot, we go to a place that has produced a lot of coyotes. You know, we had a fresh snow the night before, no winds. The wind direction was perfect for this stand, and you know, this spot is very important to me because this is my turkey hunting spot. You know, I take my kids here, and I've noticed my turkey population has gone down the last couple of years. So, you know, I want to do my duty, and I want to go out there and do some conservation. And I know there's a lot of coyotes in this area, so I really want to go in there and try to knock down the population on these coyotes to help my turkey population. So, you know, we can keep that going. All right, I'll tell you what, a great morning, wasn't it, Keith?
Yeah, it was awesome.
We have a perfect scenario this morning. A little windy when we first started, but the winds died down quite a bit, and you know, it made for a good calling this morning. This is a spot we haven't hit in quite a while. Actually, this is a spot that on triple double, Levi, we called in 4 for Levi, and he was able to get one. And in that video, you know, the dogs are colored really, really well. They're actually a very rare color. The color phase is pretty awesome. You know, started out with the Reese Outdoors. This is the Buffalo Horn Howler. I'll tell you what, sounds great, but I just did a couple invitationals with a couple little barks, almost like an interrogational. And then we went straight in with the Icotech GC500 here, and we did a couple different sounds, mixed it up a little bit, did some bird, and then switched over to Young Jack. And the first coyote come running in and caught us off guard, and I went to pull over, and it was kind of a miscommunication. I didn't know who was really going to shoot. I didn't know if Keith had it, and I thought Keith was telling me to shoot it, and I didn't have the greatest shot, but he pinned us, didn't he, Keith?
Yeah.
I mean, that coyote had us pinned.
My gun was facing the totally wrong way. I would have to swing over, and he was already looking at us.
Yeah, and he was looking at us, and I had a tree in front of me. I didn't want to shoot it either, but we had to try to take a shot. We did. We let off a few rounds at him, trying to get him down. But
let off at least three rounds, and then not 2 minutes later, this coyote shows up.
And then we switched over to the pup distress, and Keith spotted this dog sitting up here right in these cedars, popped up, and was checking everything out, but he didn't want to come out. He was pretty nervous, wasn't he?
Yeah, he popped up, and I said, "There's another one." And Kenny's like, "Where's he at?" Because I was trying to get him on camera, and everything looked the same up here. I told him the cedar tree, and he said, "Which one?" And so finally, I was like, "He's going to take off." And they said, "Go ahead and shoot him." And I think he got him on film right before I shot. So.
Yeah. With this colored, I mean, he's beautiful, isn't he, Keith?
Yeah,
Look, I mean, all of these dark colors, black.
He got black all the way down his legs.
Down his leg and his face. His face is covered in black. I don't know if you can see that very well, but he's very, very speckled with a lot of black. Good color phase in him. One of the things that I think maybe he was hesitant, Keith, is I bet he's been called in here before.
Yeah.
With when me and Levi came in. I mean, this one of these that Levi missed was colored just like this, really dark. And, but that goes to show when you start mixing up sounds and giving them sounds they've never heard before, that's what happens. You get him to come in again. He was hesitant, but we got him just enough to get the shot, and you made a good shot on it.
Yeah.
But I guarantee this dog's been called in before. And it's definitely in the genes here with these colors. So, man, I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good coyote. And that was a good shot, Keith.
Yeah, he's pretty.
You did better than I did. I missed mine. But,
Well, go see if we can maybe get on some more.
It's a good morning. Let's keep doing it. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
We had a good time on these hunts, and it was great to be back in familiar territory and familiar spots and familiar setups. When we get back to Songdog Mafia's Predator Assassins on our next episode, we head to some brand new land that we've never hunted before. Then we also head to a spot that has produced almost every single time. And we got into some coyotes that were very talkative and very vocal. So that's something you don't want to miss out. See you next time.